you no championship. Ain't nobody gonna hand you no title.
You have to develop a time you get tired, by stopping every time you don't feel like it, by giving up every time it get challenged. That's what's wrong with people now. People don't make it because they always give up when it get hard. You know, it's so challenging now. You know, they was talking about me. I feel weak. I'm tired. Life don't give a damn about you being tired.
In life, there's a lot of things we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be our fucking best. We're supposed to get up early. We're supposed to work out. We're supposed to be uncomfortable. We're supposed to do all these fucking things that people are now looking for a fucking pound of back.
You got to get about the business now. You want to be successful, you got to get at it. You got to stop all this soft shoe and all that mess, man. You got to get at it. You got to tear their mouth out.
I don't see failure. I see grit, determination, drive, sacrifice. Failure means you're trying. A whole bunch of people out here never fail because they never try. I don't look at it as failure. I look at it as my first.
All right, y'all, let's get started. Good evening, everyone. How was y'all weekend? Did anybody get a chance to take a look at that the video that I put in there yesterday?
Sure did. You heard me? You heard me?
I heard you. You said you did.
Copy.
Yeah, what did you take from it? Like, did you take any notes on how to overcome adversity as far as trading and some of the things that traders face on a day-to-day?
Yeah, like he was talking about using the different time frames.
Yeah, like knowing what time frame you comfortable with trading.
Yeah. I'm usually I'm usually comfortable with the 4 hour.
Yeah, that's fine. So how if he was explaining that like when you trade in we trade the 4 hour because we're doing like swing trades. We looking for setups that we hold for long term. But if you're doing like intraday trading, where you only holding the trade for the day, you can look for those the setups from the same level on a 1 hour time frame, just using the same level.
Okay.
The weekly low is 41,399.2. The weekly high right now, which is probably going to break, is 42,433.5. We're on the US 30 right now. That's the one we started today. At our mid area. So we got the low at 41,399.2, and we got 42,333.5. And the midweek area is 41,916. And you heard about how he said with the like having $100 account and using a 0.01. That's a good strategy. Like if that's basically as close as you're gonna get to demo as possible. But that's what I was telling you before. It's like getting a small account and using that small account because that's about as close as you're gonna get to a demo account. It's like having something real small like that.
Okay.
The monthly high is 42,666.4. They made a new high last week. The low is 4608.2, and the high is 66.4. Mid-month is 41,637. $637.3. Got our levels. Yeah. It looked like the trend is continuing here. 30s. This is where I'm targeting this week here. The high. The trend is going to continue. This is my target right here. This order block.
So it's going to hit a new high this week.
I'm anticipating it for to go make if the buy is gonna continue, I'm anticipating a new high. Right now we're inside of an order block though. I know y'all don't see it. I'll have to show you here. This is the order block. This is where it sold from before. This is the last order block. That's the last candle before it sold. There. So that's what you're seeing the rejection at is inside this order block. So I gotta break this area right here to confirm that it's gonna continue to buy. So we looking for it to break this area, which is the high, like a candle above it, because this is a strong value of sell came out from right here. So this is the high that we looking for it to break, which was the previous high of 66. Right now we got it continuously going up. It's been continuing up out of this order block. It's been buying from here. But it's sold from this area twice, right here and right here was another order block that is sold from. So this is an area where it's sold from twice. One, two. It sold from this area twice. So we needed to break from this area. We needed to break from this area, which is this high, the monthly high. And above this order block, we want a candle above it. Just above 433. It looked like it already started going up. So. Yep, see? This is the same 4-hour order block that I got right here. See? That's where it got a break. That's a daily 4-hour order block. So we need the 30 to break above that. It might. So it's gonna definitely pull back. Pull back. It's hovering around there. The high. Y'all can use y'all 15-minute order blocks. Once you see the pattern for entry, y'all could use y'all 15-minute order blocks for entries. This way you can see the entry happen early. The reason I was asking y'all, did y'all see that? Get a chance to watch that video because he was talking about that. Like you using the higher time frames for your levels. But the reason I use the lower time frames for entries is because you can see what's happening quicker. So if it's gonna turn, if the move is gonna happen, you're gonna see it happening on the lower time frame first. So if y'all didn't watch that video that I put in there, go back and watch that. But I'm looking to take this in New York session. But this is the area that we need US 30 to break. It went past there. It wicked past there on Friday and pulled back down. So around 10 o'clock, you should be looking for right around New York session. You should be looking for an entry for a buy continuation. But my target this week is up here. 44.5. This is where it bought to. One and sold from. 1, 2 times and sold from there. And go over to nines now.
Clean out the room. I don't care about that. You get an ice straight back.
All right. Oh,
You tell me when to screenshot it.
I didn't. I'm not putting a move out right now for the 30 because it's not. It has to come down to an entry, and you're not gonna. I'm not. You're not gonna see the entry right now for the US 30. You're not gonna see it.
Copy.
Copy. I want to wait because right now it's just hovering at the top. It's like hovering right here at the top of the weekly high. You see? You see it hovering here at the top of the weekly here.
Okay.
So the higher time frame rules. So we needed to break this. This is that you needed to break above this. So we're not rushing for entry right now. We gotta have practice patience. We're looking for the buy to continue, but we also want the confirmation that the buy is going to continue. You don't want to just jump in and enter too early. So that's why I didn't call the buy. Call it the entry set. In the morning, I'll give an entry and I'll give a take profit. But I just know that we're anticipating for this thing to still continue buying. I don't know if y'all been seeing the news lately or what's been happening about the
Tariffs.
not with the tariffs, about how they put $1 trillion into our market, the Saudi. Y'all didn't see that?
Negative.
I'm gonna put that article in there for you.
Yes.
Yeah, they put the market is expected to go. That's
I
why
was like, wow.
you see that, right? They put that $1 trillion.
Like, so that's who was putting some money here. Like, I didn't
Yeah,
see that coming.
yeah, that's why the market is. I mean, but look where it's at though. We conveniently in the area where it's buying that.
Wow.
Convenience.
Wow.
They just dumped $1 trillion into our market. This thing is expected to go. We're anticipating about.
Was this on CNN? Business?
This was everywhere. That I'm gonna put it up. This was all. I mean, on my feed. It was all over my feed about how
Okay.
it was on CNN. It definitely probably was on CNN. It was. I'm gonna put the article in there under the news so y'all can see what I'm talking about. How they dumped that market is anticipating. We're anticipating like a market rally, like for the market to rally for Bitcoin. They anticipating Bitcoin to go past the high, and they're anticipating the market to go up.
Really want to read that article.
Yeah,
Shoot.
they said Bitcoin is likely gonna surpass the overall high. I think the overall high was 109,000, and is anticipating that is gonna go past that. The low on Nas is 2161.49, and the high is 21. 418.84. Yeah, I had put it up on my thing because I seen it the other day that they're anticipating for Bitcoin to go up. They're anticipating so if Bitcoin is going up, you know there's a lot of cryptos that follow behind Bitcoin. Ethereum is one of them that follow behind Bitcoin. A lot of them on the Ethereum network follow behind Bitcoin, like Solana, Cardano, XRP is the processing system that is processed on. It's the main processing system that they process payments through. Seven nine zero 790.17. But Nas and how Nas opened up, we're anticipating Nas to continue the buy. When the 4-hour order block is right at the midweek entry. So that first, right around New York session, is when y'all want to be looking for your entry for Nas. So we're anticipating Nas follows US 30. And we've been trending on or how you will look for your entry is you would take a trend line and mark across the bottom of your candles on your daily so that you know that you're following your daily trend. You can do the last 5 days, the last 5 trading days. Drop it down to the lower time frame.
The lowest time frame is 15, right?
Yeah, the 15 minutes is where you want to look for your entry.
Okay.
So you look for your entries on a 15-minute, but I'm about to show you here. This is where we went to come across here. On It's been trending out of this order block. From here, this order block from here, that you wanted to cover, just the bottom of the candle. It's the bottom half of the candle. Those are your entries when it pulled down towards your trend line. So we likely gonna be looking to get in right around here when it pulled down towards the trend line. You get it wicking below the trend line, right around here. That's where I'm gonna be probably looking for entry at when it pulled towards my trend during New York session. I'll put a trend line on a 32 so we can look for where we looking for entry at. Trend line here. Follow the daily trend. When it be buying. Yeah. Yeah. When it pull towards the trend line, that's when it buy it look like. Around here, so we're gonna be looking for our entry for buy when it wick below the trend line during New York session. So for nine, let it pull back during New York session. This is where you're looking for entry when it come down towards your trend line. Yeah, I'm gonna check gold too. Go, go. It's playing tricks on people yes last week, but it still hasn't broke this area. This midweek area is like coming up here and rejecting the midweek area, the mid-month area. I mean, right here, this mid-month resistance is coming up there and rejecting. It rejected there twice. It rejected there twice. The weekly low 32.02 got 820. The weekly high 32, 32, 67 got 497. Give me 1 second. Got the weekly high at 267.497, 202.820. The midweek area is 3235.159. We got gold pulling back up. Yeah, but it's unclear price action. It still hasn't broke this area. This is what I was just saying, that it keeps rejecting the midweek area, which is also happens to be a sell order block right here on this 4 hour that it's rejecting from. So in order to confirm this buy is gonna continue for gold, we needed to break this area right here. See how it retested here twice? One, two, three. It sold from this area 3 times. Right here, when it created the order block, it came back in, retested, sold from me again, came back here and retested and sold from again. It has to break this mid-month resistance area right here. So until it breaks that, until we get a candle confirmation that it's gonna break this area, right here is what you're looking for to break the 20 32 42, a candle above it. Will tell you that the buy is gonna continue. Gonna go. Right now we got it just above the midweek, just above the weekly low. But during you'll start seeing which way it's gonna go once it breaks this area. If it doesn't break this, if it come up here and reject again, it's gonna sell. But this is where you need it to break from, right here, because it's been selling from it's been rejecting this area. This is a strong resistance point that it got to break past. So 32.42 is the area we looking for gold to break past to confirm my buy. Still not. Still selling from that area. On a lower time frame, you see it's still selling from there. You see? It's been rejecting this area right here. Coming right, wicking right here, selling. That's why you gotta wait. If you're gonna take the buy, take it from the weekly low. You're gonna take the buy, take it from here and set it to here to the midweek resistance because it has not broke this area yet. I wouldn't take a buy past that until it breaks. I'm gonna take a buy on gold, take it from the weekly low, look for that entry right after the first candle in London is where I look for that entry at, because gold starts telling you what direction it's gonna move in during London session. You'll start seeing it like uh, the candle, that first London candle tells you which direction it's kind of gonna be moving in, so it's for that day. So right around here is where you will want to take the buy at and set the stop below the engulfing. Below this candle is where you would set your stop at. But this is where you will want to take the buy from down here, right around 202. Because you got it actually pulling back right now. So go. And Bitcoin, like I was telling you, I'm going to put that article in there. But we can see Bitcoin is already moving. I've been looking at Bitcoin this whole weekend after I seen that article about Bitcoin gonna make a new high past the previous high. It's in that area to do that. It's in the area. Did it already do it? We got a cross on the MACD on a weekly. So yeah, this shit gonna continue up. So the high is 109,358. 358. We already the way this candle opened up above this weekly order block. Yeah, Bitcoin is probably gonna go past the high. Overall high. The weekly low is 99,718.51. The monthly high, the weekly high is the same. The monthly high and the weekly high is going to be the same, which is 107, 137, 68. I think it was last week when I was telling y'all to start getting some Bitcoin. And you see, I think it might have been like last week, a couple weeks ago, I was telling y'all to get some Bitcoin and hold it. Because it's gonna go past the high. Bitcoin is not something you just trade. It's also something that you should also be owning. And also an asset, an appreciating asset that you should own and hold. One Bitcoin right now is actually equivalent to the same price as gold. As 1 kilogram bar of gold is equal to one Bitcoin right now. Where it's at. So you don't think Bitcoin is an appreciating asset, you better guess again. You need to also own some when you're trading it. Especially if you're in it for a buy. The midweek And the midweek is 103.428.10. That's exactly where it bought from that midweek area. That's why we'll be looking to take the buy at right around the midweek area. We're gonna set the stop underneath the order block. The initial take profit will be the high, the weekly, monthly high, but it's gonna go past that. So you could put a trailing stop after it hit its high, but it's likely gonna go past that 107. Like Bitcoin is definitely gonna go past that. It's already predicted. If it's at 107 right now, the high is 109.358. It's likely gonna go past that. We set the midweek, the mid-month high. 7.67.68. 4.34. The mid-month is 97.336. Oh, I already got a candle above the midweek, the mid-month area. We got a candle above the mid-month, the midweek, and the mid-month area. So once it come up above here, we're only looking, anticipating buy. It was consolidating right here. It broke consolidation. When it retests the area of consolidation here and not break past it, I will be looking for it to buy. New York session. Looking to take the buy off the midweek resistance area. And that area is where you're looking to take the buy at for Bitcoin. This would be the initial take profit, which is the monthly, weekly high. I will anticipate it going past that though, because the overall high is 109. It's likely going to go past that. Yeah, like this is an order block here that it has to pass, which is the 108. So that will be likely a second take profit. This 108.388. If you can set your third take profit for that overall high, but it's likely going to go past that this week. Just it's likely before this week or beginning of next week, it's going to go past that high. The same place you getting in your trade at, you should be also getting some Bitcoin in your wallet. Your trade should be happening in both places, in your crypto wallet and inside your trade. You should be making money in both places. And when you get Bitcoin, get Ethereum too, because Ethereum move and follow right behind Bitcoin. And I got the trusted wallets in there that y'all should be using inside the Discord. The crypto wallets that y'all should use to hold your crypto, which is the Exodus wallet, is the safe wallet where you own your own keys. You own your own crypto keys will be the Exodus wallet. Or to get you a ledger. But definitely get you some Bitcoin. 1 kilogram of Bitcoin, 1 kilogram of gold right now is equivalent to the amount of Bitcoin. Get you some crypto. It is an appreciating asset. DJ right now, this is a heavy consolidation right here for DJ. This is all consolidation. On a higher time frame, it's consolidation. It needs to break past this level, that monthly high. We got it pulling back right now below this weekly low. I mean the mid-month area right here. Pull it under. The weekly low is 192.778. The weekly high is 193.416. Um, 193.416. The low 192.778. The midweek 193.097. Got it rejecting at that area. It's been selling out of this order block here. Let's try sell trend. It is consolidating. It's getting ready to come into this buy order block though. It tested here twice. You got it trending down for the 1, 2, 3. Past 4 days. Under the weekly low. Likely be looking for a sell on DJ. I want to see how it reacts to this order block, if it's going to break this order block here. And right now, it's rejecting under this resistance. It hasn't like broke below it. I mean, broke above it. It like wicked it and came back down, and it's getting ready to come into a buy order block. So I want to see how it responds because this is a strong order block. We had a strong buy activity come out of here. So if it does sell, if the sell is going to continue, you want to see if it's going to reject out of this area here. So if you do take a sell on GJ, it would be a short sell. You want to see if it's how it's going to respond to this order block that it's coming into for GJ, because it's definitely coming into a buy order block, an area where it keeps buying out of, where it bought out of. You had heavy buy volume from. So it might, if it goes past this order block here, then you know the seller's going to continue. But if it does not, then this is where the area where it's going to buy from. So you want to see how it's going to respond to this area right here on GJ. So for the quick recap, we're looking for buys tomorrow for Nas. We're looking for buys on the US 30 in alignment with the uptrend. We're going to be looking for buys for Bitcoin. Gold too. Don't take profit. Don't take your profit. Don't set your take profit past this area unless it breaks. But it has to break this area. It's been coming to this area and rejecting. So we're looking for buys on gold at the weekly low. Because we got it selling here. It's been reacting to this area heavy. So this is where we're looking for to take the buys at on gold. In GJ, you want to see how GJ is going to respond to this 4-hour order block here. We got GJ trending on the sells. It's been selling for the past 4 days. They've been selling from this, reacting to this daily order block here, selling. And it's below the mid-month area, the mid-month resistance area. It's been selling. But we want to see how it's going to respond to this order block. If it break past this order block, then you know the seller's going to continue. But if you wanted to take a short sell, this is where you would take it from here on DJ. So right around this area. You can set your stop into the order block. If you want to see how it's going to respond right there. It'll be a short sell for GJ. Because we got to see how it's going to respond to this order block. So y'all got y'all outlook. Y'all know what we looking for. Y'all know what to be looking for going in this week. Okay. Stay in alignment with your trend. Trade in accordance with the trend, unless you get a confirmation that the trend is breaking. Use your 15-minute area for entries. The 15-minute order blocks is good entry points. When it makes the pattern for entry. When you see the pattern for entry, you'll see it on the 15-minute and you'll see it confirming on the 30-minute. But those are your entries. Wait for it to come and pull towards your trend line before you enter. And wait for you to be in session. Don't trade out of session. You're not missing nothing. For gold, same thing. Wait for session. Wait for it to actually start moving. Right now, it's moving sideways. We're out of session. Bitcoin, wait for session. Wait for New York session. Don't try to get in now. You're not missing nothing. Any other pair y'all want me to look at? I went over the pair that mostly everybody trade. If there's any other pair y'all want me to look at, let me know now. Y'all got your outlooks for this week. Okay. Wait for your confirmations. Wait for your confluences. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.
All right, y'all. Let's go.